Are you ready for a war?
Hey there, Michael McCormick here. The big 11-year anniversary and Hall of Fame show is coming up on January 18, 2014, and this is literally going to be War Wrestling's biggest show of all time. It's so big that we're packing up and heading to the Allen East Community Center Gym in Harrod, Ohio. VIP tickets go for $15 for reserved second and third row seats. However, with VIP, you're getting early into the show for a special members-only meet and greet to take pictures with and get autographs from your favorite War wrestlers. There are only 160 second and third row VIP seats available, and we already have a sizable list of people who want tickets. All of those are offered on a first-come, first-served basis. Once they're sold, they're sold. We will not be adding any other VIP offers in the future. With that being said, not only are you going to get the VIP treatment, but you're getting access to the War Wrestling Hall of Fame ceremony and the 11-year anniversary show event. Here are just a few of the matches you're going to see. Dusty Dillinger will go one-on-one with Dexter Dementia. These two men started their wrestling careers the same time in the GWA in 1997 and have competed in some of the most physical matches in War Wrestling history. They embody wrestling and respect. Now the two go face-to-face in what will be Dexter's last match. Will the demented delivery man get the best of Dillinger on his last stop in Lima, or will Lima's favorite cowboy send the postman off into the sunset with his head hung low? Then, things are about to get hardcore. Relentless Ron Mathis looks to end the career of Bad Attitude Brian Beach by finishing a job he started several years ago by putting Beach on the shelf for a year with a shoulder injury. If the first two altercations between these two have been any indication, this is probably going to be one of the most violent matches in War Wrestling history. Ron Mathis against Brian Beach in a Harrod street fight. What happens when you put two behemoths in a match where the only way to win is to immobilize your opponent for a 10 count? That's exactly what we're going to find out when Sherman Tank squares off against his former Bad Company teammate Chris the Madness Hall. Will Sherman Tank be able to overcome the blatantly obvious 3-on-1 disadvantage when Hall has Ripper Blackheart and Jeff Holloway in his corner? Or will Hall emerge victorious in their nearly year-long feud? Chris Hall versus Sherman Tank in a last man standing match. Get ready for the Painkillers as they look to regain the War Wrestling Tag Team Championship against the Scarbones in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. 1 year ago, it was Vinny from Jersey who weaseled his team out of what should have been a ladder match at War X, but this time there will be no escaping TLC. One of the longest tenured tag teams in War Wrestling, Vinny and Sonny Scarabone finally won the belts after a decade here in War, while the Painkillers won them in their first 6 months, a fact that eats away at the Scarbones, who are out to prove why they are War's best tag team. The War Wrestling Tag Team Championship, the Scarbones defend against the Painkillers in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. The main event of War 11, Jock Sampson takes on the War Wrestling champion Juice Jennings in a cage. Since the spring, Jock Sampson has only cared about one thing, the War Wrestling Championship. Jock even went as far to steal the belt from Juice this summer and just declare himself the champion. On Saturday night, January 18th, Jock will learn that actions have consequences when there's nowhere for him to run as he's locked inside a steel cage with a real War Wrestling champion. Will Jock finally truly behold what he is obsessed with, or will Juice's record reign continue? Juice Jennings versus Jock Sampson for the War Wrestling Championship inside a steel cage. All of this on the biggest night in the history of War Wrestling.